Hello everyone, welcome back to the Book of Hours. Let's dive right in. I have not edited the previous episode, so I haven't read the hint it said about furniture. But I will, maybe, probably. If I don't, this is a second reminder for me whilst editing. Awesome. So, what's going on? What is going on? It's sunny today. Lovely. We recently unlocked the infirmary. Once again, new recording session. Yes. We also unlocked the Mazarine room. There's Kitty Mazarine. Yeah, let's try and place the busts in their respective place. I know. We are upgrading our health, and that'll be great. Yeah. So look at some of these things. What other busts are we in possession of? This one here, who is Westcott. If I was smart, I'd be keeping track of dates and everything. Unfortunately, that's not exactly my skill. Recording numbers. Abbot Geoffrey, it was Abbot Geoffrey who gave Nathan of Regensburg, this guy, in the 15th century. Nathan, okay, so here and decreed the building of that. Only a determined and well-respected abbot could have persuaded the brothers to shelter a Jewish physician. So, 15th century. I should probably take some time to get a timeline of all this. Kitty Mazarine, second librarian, musician, composer, one time Farsi, almost French, almost Spanish, or almost American. Okay. Oh, we put that back wherever we found it. Second librarian. Where is that space? First librarian. Second librarian. Interest. Sure. It doesn't quite follow the course of the staircase if you're like going up, you know? But I suppose left or right. Makes sense. Ambrose Westcott. I don't fully know where he's from, so we're going to check that. Sunny, what can we do with Sunny? 2 lantern, 2 sky. I don't think we have anything in need of either of those right now. Yep, no rooms at least. We have, what do we have in store for books? We have a sky book. We have a level 8 lantern book. 2. Technically, we can also throw this one in. So 2, 4, 6. Memory of sight can become 7 if we were to. I tell you what. Let me grab my little notepad. I believe what we can do is we can start trying on trying to solve this book, and then when it complains, hey, you don't have enough, you've only got, we can ignore the memory site. With Sunny, Fost, and Paraglyphics, we can have 6 out of 7, and then it will say, hey, give me something more, and we can, I think, throw a memory in then. If we had our other Fost still, and we'd be more safe because it'd ask for that. Let me just double check it doesn't have a cursor or anything on it. Correct. Yes. So we are looking for... Do we have... Oh. We don't actually have another memory with 2 lantern in it. Well, in that case, the easiest thing for us to do there is to refresh our Fost with... What can we throw in? Sure. Sure. Yeah. Oh, we need to throw in some beverage, don't we? Is it worth it? Or should we just wait a day? We won't have... we're probably going to get sunny another day. Let's leave that for now and focus on this sky book. So we got that. 2... what skill gives us sky? Well, Fost is 3. Yeah, we don't have enough for that either. Oh well. Irksome. Have we done the thing? No, we've not. Over here, our health is busy, so we can throw in Arab. Why not? Ambrose Westcott, first librarian. Okay. Metallurgist, alchemist, paragrapher. Okay. So he is first librarian. Goes there. We have Musgrave de Wolf. These 2 books we are not going to solve right now, so we're going to leave them. And we can keep cracking away at these. How's our health is still improving. What other busts do we have? Abbot Jeffrey. I will check him just because I have a feeling. Let's see, allocate. Why not? That's not a bust. Can't pick it up. And this one here. Okay. Let's crank up the speed. Musgrave de Wolf, who was mocked as the Bleating Baron even while Bankrug prospered quietly, who was renowned for his piety, but who won praise for the Magnus Julian Cosley. A quiet contradiction of a man. Oh. My game just froze just then. So he was mocked more than he merited. There you go. And yes, we can throw this one in. Scrutiny. The bust is carved from hazelwood. The night before Nathan's arrival at the Isle, Abbot Geoffrey recorded a certain prophetic dream, and there is an old tradition in the country concerning the prophetic virtues of hazel. Perhaps none of these things are related. That doesn't clue me into any being a librarian or a baron, so I'm gonna leave him there for now. Sister. Very old image from the Dawn period. I think Dawn period predates... Am I correct? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's try for this one. Sure. Why not? I'm picking these at random. Because I'm terrible at guessing what I'm going to need later in the day. Memory of Fear. Sure. 2 scale. Not that we're at all good at words. I'm distracted by slamming doors in the background. Not that we're at all good at cracking scale books, sadly. Because we are... Is it going to highlight anything? I don't think we have anything here with scale. Oh wait, we do. Just one though. On closer inspection, this is a reliquary bust, which is to say, if I crack it open, I could retrieve St. Malachite's actual skull. That would be uncouth. Oh. So the cross did not die, it passed within, and there is a skull within there. I wonder if that might have use later. Probably not. Edge. Edge 5, but we have no... Well, our Arab is fatigued and only gives 1 anyway, so... I think we're fine to leave those memories go to waste. Solomon Husher. He, I believe, is a person of significance here. He owned this section. So we will try with some bust. And Serena Blackwood, which Javinus Van Loren, 11th Librarian. We haven't encountered his bust yet. The very revered Solomon Husher, the 3rd Librarian of Hush House. Nothing is a place, everything ends. Okay. Delightful person. But correct if he is, you know, dead. Throw that there, and last element of the soul today. Serena Blackwood, 10th Librarian, a redoubtable scholar and administrator who quarrelled with the prison governor and never completed her term. Okay, yeah, I've read that before, but I just didn't remember it. So she is going to be going, I imagine, somewhere up here. 4th Librarian, 5th Librarian, 6th Librarian, 7th Librarian, 8th Librarian. Yeah, somewhere in here. So we will, for now, leave her head. Where can we put her head? I saw someone put yep, they put 2 busts here, just so they were having a nice conversation. That is still questionably infected. Keep an eye out for a good amount of heart. Speaking of, how is our heart? Preservation. The earth endures, and so do I. Health plus. The dwelling place of the soul. The 9th of the 9 parts of the soul. The only one that can be touched. Okay. Grand. So now we have 2 and 2, and scale from that. So we have 1 heart there. Anything with 2 heart? Just to double check. Nope. So that is 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. From Memory of Solace. We're still 2 shy of that. Maybe we can do this, right, though? Right? Yeah, right. Today? Yeah, tomorrow. We can throw this in here, and then a Memory of Solace, which we can get from Travelling at Night, Volume 2. And I am not going to use our health to do that, because that's just going to, you know, miss the time to refresh. Probably. There we go. An offer from Oriflames. Journal of Walter de Wolf. Walter de Wolf, 3rd Baron Brankrug, was grandson of Thomas, son of the disgraced Giles, who eloped with Pale Heffron. The de Wolf line might have ended here if the Seneschal Ernestine, by then over 80, had not managed to reconcile Thomas with a dying Giles. Okay. We, I believe, are interested in that. Sixth Forge seems quite nice. There goes all our memories and such. We're going to... What are we doing today? We're going to have to wait and see for the weather, first of all. Sunny, once again. So for that, what can we do with Sunny? I believe we couldn't do anything, could we? There's one there. Confounding Parable. So that would put us to 3, and then 4, and 5 and 6. Okay, so that is doable. We can do this with Sunny. We can't do this at this time because... no wait, we can, can't we? 1, 2, and then use a second Fost, 3, 4. Sunny could give us 5, 6, and then Pyroglyphics 7, 8. That's probably worth doing. So we will... what are we doing? We're just reading this with... say that. Yeah. So we're doing two things with our books at the moment. Our on resonance can go back there briefly. And we keep going back down to speed 1. I don't know what causes that. Alright. Okay, words. Memory Solace. So what we're doing with Memory of Solace is health plus and that, and is it this workstation? So we're going to throw... Oh, we also have Chore. That. We throw... We can't throw 2 soul thingies in here, but we can do that, and that, which will give us a 5th level thing, with Regensburg Balm, which I'm hoping has 2 heart element on it, which would enable us to have a grand total of 7 of the heart aspect to decontaminate that book. We should be checking this out. So we're going to attempt this. We're going to be too short, but hopefully it'll give us a chance to throw our second Fost into the mix. Perhaps you've provided lantern but not enough to match the mystery lantern. If you're lucky, you might still succeed. There is a chance. Here you go. Increase relevant aspect by adding an element of the soul card. Perfect. The right skies, weather. An opportunity to use a weather card. We've already done that. An opportunity to add a soul element. Beware, failure might cause maladies. Well, I guess we got lucky the first time we failed one of these, because it could have caused maladies from whatever element of the soul we used. Anyway, what element of the soul did... whatever. I'm reading. Some of the advice is practical. Don't worry about losing the house key. Don't worry about losing the house key. Always close the seaward windows. Make sure you feed the cockatoo. Much more of it is rarefied. Specifically about the Inks of Revelation, and some of it relates to Van Loren's own doom. I can copy that. I would like to have that on hand to reference later. I've read When I was another, I made a foolish wager with the hooded princes to solve 7 riddles. I had not realized the riddles would be set by me for the one I would become. 6 are resolved. The 7th will be the end of me. It waits now in the cellar of the Gaol, where Collars still believes I can keep it confined, but the first riddle told me not. I would not see the second dawn. Excuse the fuck out of me. What? Okay, that's some information, and it is. Bearing in mind, this book is directly written to us from the 11th librarian of the Hush House to the one who will come after him. Us. So I've copied that into a new page, and what are we looking at here? Some of the advice is practical. Don't worry about losing the house key. We've already figured out we can just pull that back up off the sound. Always close the seaward windows. That might be a thing to keep in mind. Make sure you feed the cockatoo. I have not seen a cockatoo. Or have I? No, there's a cockatoo. Yeah, we've not seen that. I wasn't sure if it was, if I was just kept being crazy and it meant this here puffin. That'd be sneaky. It's been staring you in the face the entire time, but no. Make sure you feed the cockatoo. Much more of it is verified, specifically about the Inks of Revelation, and some of it relates to Van Loren's own doom. The Inks of Revelation, we've got some of that somewhere, don't we? That was, I think, in the map room? No. No, it's here, isn't it? Ta-da! No. An Ink of Revelation. Okay. Ashartine. Alright. And lastly, when I was another, I made a foolish wager with the hooded princes to solve 7 riddles. I don't know who the hooded princes are. I had not realised it was a Gal, don't know where that is. Probably further down. Collars, I don't know who he is. Anyway, sod it. Oh look, lesson, Inks of Revelation. I've gained more understanding of this. Inks of Revelation. Yeah. Memory Revelation. I'm going to write that down. Memory Revelation. We've already got that from somewhere else. But it gives us 2 lantern. Ah, awesome. Lantern 2. We've been in need of double lantern memory that we can retrieve, recur, you know, reacquire. Orflame, thanks you for your custom. That hurt the pocket a bit. I would, you know, it wouldn't make too many purchases like that and still be floating money. However, we now have another book to add to our collection, and it's a low-level forge, which we're kind of in need of, I think. Lesson of Inks of Revelation. Yeah, sure. And I think we Inks of Revelation, the inks in which the histories are revealed. Sadly, this isn't a skill like chandlery. Like I want to be able to make my own inks just as a, or at least I'd like to have the skill to be able to make my own inks just as a way of reaffirming that I can do so. Hushery and Ithistry. We can't commit it yet, however, we can understanding and effort will need to be, I suppose we can use Fet. Improve the skill to level 2, this will increase its aspect, which will... Okay, so it's fine that we're using Fet in this way, I think. Sure. Letters to my successor, we're going to put that there. We're doing on time, good. And travelling at night, we've solved that. Inks of Revelation 2. The inks in which the histories are revealed. Awesome. So we can commit that, which, you know, we're always eager to commit things. It might be suitable to hold off, but so lantern and forge. Which way do we want to go? Push towards lantern or push towards forge, I wonder. We started off pushing towards forge, but truths that were. The inks called Encostum Terminal are permitted only to the librarians of the Watchman's Tree. Those inks can be used to reveal truths, even truths that are no longer so, and not since the dawn times when the sun hung red and low, and we felt its warmth like autumn. If that first and gentlest sun returned, the truths might return with it. Hushery remembers. Or the inks called Encanted Terminal, I just read it, but whatever, are permitted only to the librarians of the Watchman's Tree. Those inks can be used to reveal truths. Perhaps then, even truths too great for daylight. Perhaps then, daylight is not bright enough. Perhaps we must find a way to kindle a light bright enough to reveal those greater truths. This would be a matter for ethistry. Okay. I like the sound of both of those, honestly. I mean, Morphost would be good. Sight, perception, inspiration, all the glorious gifts. We have been interested in Fost before. However, Whist maybe. I don't know. What benefit do we have in committing to this right now? We get an extra element of the soul to use during the day, which is valuable. I won't diminish that. Yeah. One of the 9 hours. I'll think about it a bit more. We're not in a rush. I want to procrastinate on that decision, just in case we receive more information in the near future. Anyway, what else are we doing? I'm looking at the time. We're just shy of 30-minute mark. I think we're not going to find a better point to wrap up. My brain is currently doing a reset. I might go away and have a think about Ink of Revelation, mull it over a bit. Yeah. So today we've combined our health into Health Plus, which isn't. It sounds like some predatory health insurance company, but we have some books to crack open, categorize even. We've been accumulating those. We have organised a few of the busts in our house, and I think, yeah, that's it for this episode. We're going to categorize some more books next time and see if we can make a decision on Inks of Revelation. But until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a like, etc. Comment, blah blah blah, the usual YouTube guff. And yeah, until next time, peace.